Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to another episode of today's In Crypto Show. We're seeing Bitcoin going down, Ethereum going down, altcoins going down. It's like a curse every single year. The Bitcoin yearly conference is finishing. Bitcoin goes down. Happens every single year. So let's take a look at these price points. What are the greatest news? Is this a buying the dip opportunity, or should we expect lower prices coming? Let's dive right into the show. So guys, we are seeing today Bitcoin is trading at $103,360 after 8 consecutive weeks that it has been going up. We are printing a nasty bearish engulfing weekly candle over here right now. Well, not yet, because we have 1.5 days still to this week, but by the way that it looks, we are likely to head a little bit down into a dip correction. We also see on a stochastic RSI on the weekly, we see this nasty momentum wanted to print onto the downside, and that's what we don't want to have a momentum on a weekly going into the downside. Of course, that will take altcoins with it onto the downside. We see Ethereum rejected on the breakout over here of $2,700 and currently sitting at $2,515. If you look at a weekly, it's actually stronger than Bitcoin itself. If you look at the Ethereum BTC chart, so it is stronger than Bitcoin, consolidating right now right around $2,500 to $2,600 dollar level. So currently Bitcoin approaching key support, Bitcoin pulling back towards the daily key June, $102,700. That's what you find a strong support level. This area previously held and could act as a solid base for the next move to be watching out for. We have Santander considers issuing stablecoin retail crypto services to 175 million users. That's a huge bank and large banking institutions, like including JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo, reportedly looking into launching stablecoin. The stablecoin mania, the stablecoin bill that was the result of the shift in a regulatory shift in the United States under the US President Donald Trump, is now looks like the stablecoin market is ready to explode into the trillions of dollars of the stablecoins. We see the Bitcoin Treasury Firm 21 Capital brings total fundraise to $685 million. So Jack Muller's leading the way. It looks like they're just continue to be buying more and more Bitcoin, following the footsteps of Michael Saylor. We have one giant gambler, James Wynn, lost $100 million on perpetuals. Ouch. In a week got liquidated. You gotta be smart to not play with leverage. I've been in the past playing the leverage game. It does not end well. Here's what he could have done, what he could have done with that $100 million. $20 million mid-sized jet, modern mansion, massive castle, full garage of hypercars, 2 alien CryptoPunks, and still $20 million to spend and to gamble on. Wow, wow, wow. That's what it looks when you are way over leveraged and risking way too much trying to make $1 billion very, very fast. You end up losing $100 million very, very fast. Here is the news for the day. Tether just announced USDT is coming to Bitcoin Lightning. Think about that. Wow. USDT to Bitcoin Lightning, which means that stablecoins to be used within the Bitcoin ecosystem. And now the Lightning network is actually the one that is the fast network on the Bitcoin, the original Bitcoin. The maximalists will say the only thing is the Bitcoin. Keep stacking those satoshis. This is very, very good news. Let's take a listen to that.
USDT is coming to Lightning. We announced that in Plan B El Salvador. I believe that Lightning is the perfect, or Lightning-like channels are the perfect solution for scaling transactions and payments. Today I was reading a research from Castle Islands that was saying that
that is incredible, guys. You can watch it later on, but I'm telling you, this is a big news. Public companies bought 95,000 Bitcoins in Q1 and are raising billions of dollars to buy more. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. We see leading UK Prime Minister candidate to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the UK. Wow, that's going on like on more and more countries to establishing this reserve. It's a big thing. We see the Bitcoin pioneer Ross Ulbricht makes his first ever conference appearance. Let's take a look at that.
Hey gang.
He was in prison for many years.
So I'm not in a prison cell anymore.
That's a big thing. He was the person who in Silk Road he was arrested because he was running a Bitcoin operated like underground drugs and weapons to be buying on Bitcoin, and there was a lot of headlines around that.
Yep. I'm standing on this stage right here in front of you. On this exact day, May 29th, exactly 1 decade ago, I was standing in a courtroom in front of a judge.
10 years ago. So, how time flies. Trump Media just closed the Bitcoin Treasury deal for acquiring $2.5 billion. $2.5 billion to buy Bitcoin. What a time to be alive. Panama City just announced their plan to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I mean, more and more countries are following suit. And according to $14.8 billion Cantor Fitzgerald, chairman says the beauty of Bitcoin is the fixed supply. There's a fixed supply, it's beautiful, scientific, it's written code, it's 21 million Bitcoin. That's what we know before the big institutions, and that's why people have been loading up on Bitcoin and holding onto the Bitcoin, which is the harder part, of course. We have also from Cantor Fitzgerald to launch gold-protected Bitcoin fund. It will combine direct Bitcoin exposure with downside protection based on gold price. So, we see the Bitcoin exactly following the global liquidity. Global liquidity is moving higher, so it's only a matter of time Bitcoin to go up from here. And all of this volatility we see with the tariffs, announcing 50% tariffs, and then it's paused, then it's removed, now it's back again. So it's a lot of volatility in regards to the tariffs. So looking at now, what you should be focusing on? Well, right now, I would say just wait a little bit to see how the week is going to close, because we do see some shift in the momentum. Could it be the opportunity once again to load up on Ethereum cheap? Maybe at this $2,500 before it shoots up and finally clashes this $2,700 and go next to $3,300. It is likely in the cards that that's what is going to happen. But if you want to be more on the cautious side, wait for the daily to close, wait to see a shift in the momentum on a daily once again, and then to buy. But right now, following this rally from 1800 to 2600, that was a pretty fast rally for Ethereum, and consolidating over this range, it is quite a bullish setup. It is a bullish setup for Ethereum. So I would be buying more right now and not wait, because in the bull market, the opportunities to buy the dip, they don't come very often. Like that was an amazing opportunity to buy the dip, and following on 9th of April, we'll see the sign somewhere here. If you bought on 9th of April or 10th of April, I mean, this was the time to be buying, to be loading up onto Ethereum. But the next second wave is coming as well. You can see Solana is breaking down right now into this range around $150. Maybe a good time to be picking up on Solana, especially following the previous months in a very bullish candle. We can see a continuation of that. The patient is going to be rewarded. So that's what I want to share with you today. I hope you have a fantastic day. This beautiful Saturday. Come on the links down below. Sign up for the exchanges if you haven't been already. And let's make history. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show.